How to spot a real expert in a world full of fakes. Imagine this. You're scrolling online, desperate for advice. Maybe it's how to grow your side hustle, fix your golf swing, or cook a steak that doesn't taste like a shoe. Suddenly, you're drowning in experts, shiny influencers, loud gurus, and random dudes with microphones. But here's the kicker, most of them are faking it. Today, I'm exposing the secret to spotting real experts from the wannabes. Stick around because in just 6 minutes, you'll master a foolproof way to never waste your time or money on fake advice again. Let's dive in. So, the internet's a circus, right? Everyone's juggling opinions, calling themselves an expert. Fitness buffs with six-pack filters, crypto bras who've never cashed out, even that guy teaching you how to fix your car while secretly Googling it off screen. How do you cut through the noise? I've got a system. It's simple, it's sharp, and I call it the expert triple threat. Three levels separate the posers from the pros. Let's break it down. Level one, the bookworm theory. First up, the bookworm. These are the folks who've read every book, watched every TED talk, and can quote stats like they're reciting their grocery list. Picture this. A guy online tells you how to launch $1 million startup. He's got the jargon, disruptive innovation, scalability, but dig deeper and he's never sold anything except his ebook for $9.99. Theory is great, it's the foundation, but it's like knowing the recipe for a cake without ever baking one. Solid start, but not the full meal. Level two, the sidekick, experience. Next, the sidekick. This person has been in the room where it happens. Maybe they worked for a fitness coach who trained Olympians or shadowed a chef with Michelin stars. They've seen the magic up close, like how a pro flips a business from broke to booming. I knew a guy like this. Let's call him Jake. He assisted a real estate mogul for years, soaking up every deal, every negotiation. Ask Jake about flipping houses, and he'll tell you how his boss dodged a $200,000 loss. That's experience. Real, gritty, secondhand gold. Better than theory, but still not the top dog. Level three, the doer. Application. Now, the holy grail, the doer. This is the expert who's lived it. They've built the business, climbed the mountain, fought the fight. Think of a chef who's cooked for presidents, not just read about it. Or take my friend Sarah. She started a bakery from her kitchen, turned it into a chain, and survived a flood that wrecked her first shop. Ask her about entrepreneurship, and she'll tell you how she clawed back from disaster, not some textbook fluff. Application is king because it's proof they've walked the walk. The triple threat, the unicorn expert. Here's where it gets wild. The triple threat, someone with all three, theory, experience, and application, is the unicorn you want. Like a Navy SEAL who studied combat, trained under legends, and survived real missions. Or take someone like Gordon Ramsay, studied culinary arts, worked under top chefs, then built an empire while yelling at people on TV. That's the expert you trust. But how do you find them? One question cuts through the BS. The gold ready for it? Ask, what's your story? How did you actually do it? Not, how did you make your money? That's too narrow. But how did you pull this off? If they dodge with vague vibes like, oh, I inspire people or I've got a vision, red flag. Real experts have scars and receipts. A fitness guru should say, I deadlifted like 400 pounds after a torn ACL. A business coach should say, I sold my $1 million after starting with $500. Specifics matter. No story, no trust. Think about sports commentators. The play by play guy is great at narrating, but the ex players, Shaq, Serena, Tom Brady, they're the ones dropping truth bombs. Why? Because they've dribbled, served, and thrown the ball under pressure. When Brady says, here's how to read a defense, you listen. He's got Super Bowl rings, not just a podcast mic. That's the difference. Quick timeout. If you're vibing with this so far, if you're nodding like, yeah, I've been burned by fake experts too. Here's a fun challenge. Picture your favorite online guru right now. Could they answer the golden question? Drop their name in the comments and tag a friend who needs this wake up call. Oh, and while you're there, smash that like button. It's like a high five to me and subscribe so you don't miss the next truth bomb. All right, challenge accepted? Cool. Now let's get back to hunting those triple threats. Because your time is precious. Follow a bookworm who's never left the library and you're stuck with untested ideas. Lean on a sidekick without their own wins, and you're betting on someone else's glory. But a doer, or better, a triple threat, gives you the playbook that's been battle tested. Take Hollywood, for example. When Chris Hemsworth trained for Thor, he didn't just read fitness blogs. He worked with ex military trainers and crushed those workouts himself. Theory, experience, application. Boom, he's Thor. You want that level of real in your life too. One last warning: fakes are slick. They'll dazzle you with charisma or a killer Instagram grid. I once followed a marketing genius. Great vibes, big promises. Asked for his story, and he said, I studied the greats. Cool, but where's your campaign that went viral? Lesson learned. Final takeaway: the world's loud and fake experts are louder, but now you've got the expert triple threat system, Bookworm, Sidekick, Doer, and the golden question to sniff out the real ones. Stop settling for hype. Chase the unicorns who've lived it. If this flipped a switch for you, click that subscribe button. See the channel logo glowing down there? That's your ticket to more no BS breakdowns like this. Check out the recommended videos popping up next. They're packed with more gold. And share this with someone who's still falling for the fakes. Let's save them together. You're smarter now. Go find your triple threats, and I'll catch you in the next one.